A very good day to you Nigerians at home and overseas. It is great to have you on Editorial Thought. As always, I have a great package for you. We are gradually approaching the Yuletide. Already we are feeling the atmosphere that comes with this season. It is a season of joy, of love, of celebration because a lot of ceremonies, festivities, and occasions are on board. Many people are coming back to their villages, some of them coming back to celebrate Christmas, while others visit because it is the end of the year. I mean, they need to have a FaceTime with their loved ones, eat together, play together, and laugh together. But do you know there is something fascinating and mysterious about this season? Yes, I'll now tell you. Why do you think Christmas is celebrated in the last month of the year? It is not by accident. Whatever stories you must have heard, it's okay, no problem. But I want to give you a fresh insight into why Christmas is celebrated in December. I have told you already that some Nigerians visit their homeland not because of Christmas, because these are not Christians. Or they may be Christians, but do not believe in Christmas. Now take the Southeast, for example. There are 99% of Christians. 99% of Christians in the Southeast. In a season like this, many of these Christians, after attending church services on the 25th of December, they travel to their villages with their families. Sometimes they even travel after Christmas in order to have Thanksgiving services with their extended families at their local churches. Now, look at the fascinating thing here. The Yuletide season, coinciding with the end of the year, is spotlighting a kind of harmony between Western and African cultures. The Western culture here, of course, is Christianity, which was imported into Nigeria long ago in the 15th century by the Portuguese Christian missionaries. However, before then, there was already an existing progressive and fabulous civilization of indigenous peoples of Africa, which even the white men admired. That is why in August 2022, the British government announced its intention to return over 70 bronze artifacts stolen from southern Nigeria in the 1890s when British troops invaded indigenous lands and have their kings deposed. These bronzes were some of the great articles created by indigenous craftsmen and were used for various objectives, including making home and war tools and for decoration. Then, let me ask you, are these not proof of a wonderful civilization? So, Africans had a good civilization in the past. When the white men came, they disrupted parts of this civilization, especially the indigenous creativity, innovation, and the industry Africans were endowed with. But today, it gladdens the heart to hear that Africans are gradually realizing this reality, that there is a talent, inborn, unique talents in them that they need to awaken. And so the fascinating thing about the Yuletide is that it affords us a golden opportunity to go back to our roots, learn about it, appreciate it, and then assimilate it into our lives. Parents who know the value of traditional intelligence will take their children back to their hometown. They will teach the kids how things are done, how kola is broken, how to greet elders, how to eat, how to dress, what to avoid, and what to embrace. The children will know the number of villages in their town, the name of the town or village leader, and then meet members of their extended families. Also important, they will take their kids to certain prominent places, markets, schools, and the museums. Now this brings me to present to you Nnewi Museum, an imposing building in which African objects of historical, scientific, artistic, and cultural interest are stored and exhibited. A treasure, the Nnewi Museum was officially opened on December 28, 2020 in the grand aftermath of the Ofala Festival at the Palace of the Igwe Rizu III. This magnificent museum houses an impressive array of artifacts that epitomize royalty, bravery, industrial prowess, and the remarkable contributions of the distinguished individuals who shaped the growth and development of the town. The museum stands out as one of the best museums in the southeastern Nigeria owing to its ultra-modern design. This museum is truly beautiful and leaves visitors in awe of its rich cultural heritage.
Yeah, today we have our Madiana here to see what the treasures here in the museum. And she came all the way from Abuja for the Easter holidays. And as you know, one of the best ways to visit Nnewi is actually to visit the Nnewi Museum. If you've not been here, then you have not actually visited Nnewi. You've got to come see the city's history, city's arts, city's culture. And it's located just right in front of Igwe Nnewi Palace, Otolo Nnewi, Anambra State, Nigeria. And this is just one of the museum halls. We have our visitors from Abuja. Let's have Omadiana and Nnewi anyway. Yeah. Alright, so today we're at Nnewi Museum and we are proud to have the Egemonyes from Onitsha, all the way from Onitsha. Can you imagine? Well, they are from Nnewi, but they live in Onitsha. And the youngest is 5 years old, and the oldest is 16 years. And they're all here to see what treasures the Nnewi Museum has and learn of the Nnewi history, immerse in the Nnewi culture. So you can bring your kids to Nnewi Museum. It's a very awesome way to spend your Sunday, as well as having the kids learn a few things, while having fun. And this is the picture gallery of Nnewi Museum. Just in front of Igwe Orizu Palace, Nnewi, Anambra State, Nigeria. All right.
From students to families, everyone who visits the Nnewi Museum takes away a lasting impression of their culture. It is a great place for people to learn about and connect with their roots. Now, part of these roots include the tools that had various connotations and functions in the olden days. For instance, Okunije was an object of spiritual significance in ancient Igbo societies. Individuals and groups who embarked on a journey would offer prayers through the medium of this object for a safe journey.
Because Igbo man goes with spirituality and morality. This is called Okunije. You can call it Okunije and Ndishia or Okunije Onyowa. It's what we call it. This is Okunije.
Okay.
So that you will go and come back. Your journeys will be smooth. You won't encounter any hindrance. If you some wake up in the morning, I place it with white chalk, some will place it with cola, so that they will travel and come back safe. That is the meaning.
Mpata is another object of great importance. It was used in Ozo initiation ceremony. It reminds title holders of their duty as judges and protectors of justice and truth.
Call them Pata. You can see the design. Come to see the design. This royal stool was used by Her Royal Majesty Igwe Oriji II, 1932. This is another design. It comes in various forms.
Now, to salvage every Igbo item of historical importance, the management of Nnewi Museum has severally urged members of the Igbo community to keep away from destroying traditional items, including idols which they wish to dispose of. Instead, they should deliver these items to the Nnewi Museum for storage. Things like the old Biafran pounds used during the short existence of the country are things worthy to be kept in this museum.
Wow, guess what I just found right now? The Biafran currency. Wow, looks so beautiful. This is £5. This is £10. This is £5. This is £1. My father just brought it out from his archive. I was like, wow, it looks so good. I think I had to give it out to any museum for memory's sake, so that the children that have never touched it or feel it can see it. Wow, this looks good. Nice one.
Fascinating, isn't it? Now, you have heard, but if you want to behold the fantastic place, it is important you visit the place with your children. There are 4 specific times in which children can have the opportunity to tour the Nnewi Museum. First is during the celebration of the International Day of African Child on 14th June. Second is during Children's Day on 17th May. Third is during an excursion organized by the school management. But all the 3 have to do with the school management alone. Yes. The only time parents have enough free time to visit the museum with their kids is the time of Yuletide, Christmas. Therefore, dear parents, as you return to your hometown, especially in Nnewi, this Christmas, as you attend church services, why don't you do your children a favor by taking them to Nnewi Museum to have a complete feel of Yuletide? Believe you me, your kids will be mesmerized beyond measure and even appreciate what you are doing for them, exposing them to their culture. Once again, the fact of Christmas coinciding with the end of the year is not an accident, but an occurrence designed by natural forces to bring Western and African cultures into harmony and reconciliation. Now with this, we come to the end of this program. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comments, share my videos, and then subscribe to the Diaspora Digital Media for more exciting stories. I remain Toshku Raphael. Have a nice day.